Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our program brought to you by Safety Systems. When you are building a home, be sure to talk to Safety Systems right off the bat. You can wire the room with dimmers, hidden speakers, TVs that move right out of the walls, drop in the ceilings, projectors, projector screens. We're talking James Bond type stuff at normal American prices. Safety Systems, give JJ Surlis, VFL JJ Surlis, a call this week. Talk to him about what they can do for your entertainment, for your home, for your remodeling job. Safety Systems. I want to tell you, coming up on Overtime today, we're going to talk more about the athletic director search. Of course, follow me on Twitter. I'll tell you when our Overtime segment is posted this afternoon at sportsource.tv. Follow me on Twitter at sportsourcetv. Okay, time for our usual fast finish, and this one's going to be, in case you haven't seen it, Ole Miss is doomed. The NCAA has them in the crosshairs. They've already listed them with multiple level 1 violations. That's the worst. Boosters getting money to players. It's everything you can imagine and more. And Hugh Freeze is a dead man walking. They're trying to put on a good face down there, but he's doomed. It's the Tennessee fans will remember it as what happened with Bruce Pearl. You can say, we need to stick by him. And then the NCAA says, well, here's what we're going to do to you if you stick by him. And then you go, yeah, we weren't going to stick by him anyway. So Hugh Freeze doomed. But let me put up a list of coaches here. You guys tell me. These are the SEC coaches. As of today, in terms of wins, off-field issues, bowl appearances, recruiting, NCAA compliance, how many coaches on that list would you take over Butch Jones? A guy that here a lot of people gripe about.
I would take 3.
I see Saban. I see maybe McElwain.
It's what back-to-back SEC East titles, and you haven't. And I would take Dan Mullen at Mississippi State, that I think does more with less than any other coach in the conference.
True, there are rumors about.
Yes.
And that's,
So, I mean, that's my 3 right there.
I don't know how far the NCAA is from moving from Oxford on down to on up to Starkville, but it's not many is the point.
I would have gone Saban and Mullen. I'm not sold on McElwain.
Didn't Mullen have an issue taking some guy with some character issues?
All right, here we go.
Too long ago?
If you get into that, then you rule out every coach. Okay, Tennessee announced a home-and-home series with BYU this week. I'd rather see the Vols play UCLA, USC, or Washington, where you can arrive by boat like Neyland Stadium. But I like BYU as a new foe. All in favor of Brigham Young as a new home and road opponent?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I like that too. Now, here are the non-conference foes coming up for 2017, 2018, 2019. You got Georgia Tech and Atlanta next year, then Indiana State, UMass, and Southern Miss is legit. That's a legit B-level opponent. 2018, you got West Virginia over in Charlotte. Then you got ETSU, UTEP, and you play Charlotte here. 2019, Georgia State, Brigham Young, Chattanooga, and UAB. So your big names, all right, since 2008, you've had as your big non-conference foe UCLA, Oregon a couple times, Oklahoma a couple times, NC State in an Atlanta game, and then Virginia Tech in Bristol. Those are a little bit bigger names than Georgia Tech, West Virginia, and BYU, in my opinion. Would you agree or not?
I like Georgia Tech. Don't mind West Virginia. But I don't mind the A list. The B list is awful.
B list is awful. But again, back to the A list, I don't think they're scheduling an A list as tough as they did in the past. Again, I don't see an Oregon, an Oklahoma, Virginia Tech on there.
But
Am
I'm
I
okay.
wrong?
I'm okay.
No,
with
I
it.
don't know, but you want to have at least
Quickly.
one quality A-lister that you can say
Again.
is quality. Yes, but I don't think it's as tough as it has been.
I like
Your
the
question.
Georgia Tech game. I don't think that's a quality A-lister. I mean, I'm thinking Tennessee
And
used
it
to play
used to not
Notre
be
Dame,
your quality
UCLA,
A-lister.
Oklahoma.
Tennessee used to play Georgia Tech and a
I
quality.
don't know.
A-list.
Georgia Tech's been beaten up on that SEC East.
Okay. No, I can't make my point clear enough to them. Okay, very good. Guys, thank you very much. I can't corral them into saying what I want them to say. Just say yes.
It's like herding cats.
It's fake news. All right. Next Sunday, we're going to have more on the AD search, which may be wrapping up. Who knows? We'll talk more about Tennessee's place in whatever tournament they may reach or not. And we're getting closer and closer to spring football and the NFL draft. See you next Sunday right back here on the Sports Source. Thanks for making us #1 in Knoxville. Really appreciate that in terms of sports shows. We'll see you next Sunday.
The Sports Source is brought to you by Fast Frame with Heather Whiteside Art now available.